up, motherfuckers? Trippy is back, and we got a special guest today. We got Pat Anthony in the motherfucking house right now.
Are you gonna bark all day, little doggy?
Hey, Trippy.
Fucking singer, songwriter, producer, now co-owner of Switchboard Studios.
Yes, sir.
If you haven't gone through the Switchboard Studios yet, then you're fucking missing out.
Come through, we got you. Shit,
God,
for real, man.
Shout out to
How you been living,
Age.
man?
Pretty good, man. You know, just fucking been grinding, bro. Been smoking. Fucking trying to stack some bread, bro. Fuck all this fucking normal life shit, bro. You know, goddamn, you know what I didn't fucking remember is the ashtray.
Oh shit, that's a must. That's a must.
Oh God, dude.
We keep that in, no edits.
No, for real.
But yeah, no, man. You've been doing your thing. I see you. I remember the first time we had linked up, or actually met you, was at a rooftop. Remember that at Malcolm's?
Oh shit, bro! I forgot about that shit. Dude. I forgot that that's where we met.
Yeah, I got his memory like a motherfucker, bro. Like, so I remember I'd seen you. We talked it up and shit. I think it was Yosoyu Riaga, I think his name was over there. I was chopping up with him, and then you came over. And I started talking to you, and I remember I told you. I don't know if you remember. I said I already know we're gonna be working together a lot. But tell me not.
Yeah, bro. I kind of do remember that first initial conversation because we were out by like we were out on like the end of the patio, like because there was like it went like deep in there too. What was that place called? Do you remember?
I think it was, I don't know, it was over off Market right there, like when you're passing up Spear, like literally right there. But yeah, no, that was a minute ago for sure. And it's crazy to see because I know you were just starting at that moment, and I was like, I think I was Ubering at the time. I might have been working at the dispensary at that point. It was like, what, 3-4 years ago almost?
Yeah, bro, 4 years ago. For sure, like 4 years ago.
Yeah, it's wild. That's dope, though. I love hearing shit like that.
Yeah, that shit was insane.
Now look at you. You know what I'm saying? You were a little awkward then. Now you got the face tat. Man's just tatted up. The girls love him and shit. I love seeing shit like that, man.
Hey, bro. Hey, man. It's great, bro. We both came a long way.
Yes, sir.
That shit means
it's a pleasure,
a lot, bro.
It's a pleasure.
Nah, I honestly, I thought the first time I fucking met you was at the Switchboard, but no, that was when I had seen you afterwards, because then that's when I was like, oh, like, because I knew you like fucked with Age, but I didn't know that y'all were like on that cool as shit.
Yeah, I think at that point I wasn't even co-owner of the studio yet. I was just an artist there. I was just recording just like you were.
So how long you been making music, bro?
Shit, that's my whole life. A long time. Professionally, like doing it like every day since 2016. That was the first track I dropped, Honest. Then that one kind of got picked up, and then after that, it was just off to the races. It was nonstop. So from 2016 till now, I've been doing it nonstop, and then the last 2 years, it's been my full-time job.
Okay.
So I got a little bit more to do, but we got some shit coming in the works, and I'm definitely excited for it. But yeah, nah, man, it's been a minute.
Yeah, there's always more to do, man.
It's been a grind, that's for sure, but it's worth it. If y'all want to make something of yourself, for real, just do that shit, man. I ain't lying.
Hey, it's not worth not trying, bro. I'd rather die trying and know I gave it a fucking shot.
Yeah, I heard a quote. It was fucking, if you're gonna like hate your life anyways, if you're gonna just not live your dreams, then you might as well like try to, you know, do your dreams as best as you can and fail. Because at the end of the day, you're gonna go back to that shit anyways. So as long as you try for your dreams, at night when you lay down your head, you know you tried for them. You know?
Yeah, no, real shit, bro. Yeah, that's real shit.
Trying to get all motivational and shit, but
no, fucking,
you know,
motivation, bro. Motivational shit. That's what I want to fucking like make an impact with. It's like the fact that we have a voice and we can use our voice to, you know, change people's mindsets and help people and guide people in life, and like even just make them feel like there's someone else that's out there that's like them.
Right.
Like, that shit's so important.
Yeah, no, I agree, definitely. So you go, man. I know you had a whole bunch. I haven't looked.
Yeah, bro. I was actually fucking. I actually want to make a fucking shout out to your latest song, fucking Abuser. Definitely peep that shit out.
Thank you, brother.
That shit just came out a week ago, I think.
Yeah, if you guys want to donate, just go to rainn, RAINN.org/donate, and you can donate there. They help victims of sexual assault, abuse, young men, women, children, and everybody in between. And they also have a hotline you guys can call if you have the same issue, which is kind of crazy because I went public with my story about 2 years ago in the Westward article and for a song called Dear Anxiety.
Oh, wow.
And it was crazy to see the amount of messages that I got from people that were just, you know, had experienced the same exact thing. You know, they'd been sexually abused, molested, and, you know, everything like that. And it was just kind of crazy to see the amount of people that really went through that shit, bro. It's kind of upsetting.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
There's people you wouldn't even think of, you know, like for real, like some people were firemen. I had a person that was a teacher. One was a spouse that their spouse was going through, remembering what happened to them, and like the song was helping. It was just kind of crazy to see that. So definitely, it's a thing that nobody want to talk about. Again, not trying to be motivational or anything like that, but like it's definitely something that, you know, needs to be talked about because it ruins a lot of lives, you know.
Oh, shit,
when that happens, you're stealing people's futures, you know, not just a momentary thing. You ruin them for a long, long time. Trust me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So speaking of like motivation, then like, what would you say your top 3 like inspirational artists are that? No, you know what? Scratch artists, inspirations in general, people-wise, that influence your music.
Just anybody that it's not really a specific person. It's like, I don't know, I get like emotional when I see people like achieve greatness, like when they put a lot of work in to, you know, something that has to take a lot of diligence and preparation and just consistency, right? Mm-hmm. You know, that I really get emotional when I see something like that. So that's really what I draw inspiration from, is seeing things like that in life, whether it be, you know, I've always had like a deep fear of like failing, and so if I drive by and see a homeless person, you know, I'll have discord with them and kind of talk to them or whatever, you know, it is to kind of like get a feel for them as a human being, and it kind of makes me appreciate where I'm at. And then you kind of see like a person you to the street, you see a rich ass person that has everything that I don't have. You're kind of in that middle point, right? And that's my inspiration, is like knowing like, hey, like I can fucking fail tomorrow, but I know that regardless I can get myself back up, you know. And it's just like inspiration comes from whether you're, you know, driving down the street and you see something that kind of sparks an idea, or it can come from just, you know, you hear a random ass sound and you're just like, that fucking, oh, I'm gonna write to that now, you know what I'm saying? Like, it happens out of nowhere, you never know. So there's not like 3 specific things, but it's mainly like just situations in life.
Yeah, those moments.
Yeah, things like, you know, it could be things that start, like for instance, Stay, the song, how's that go? I swear, baby, has a medical degree, cause she diagnosing everything. Don't want you to leave, I'm afraid of love. So that one, I wrote that one just like chilling on 4th of July, like 3 years ago. And I remember like looking up, it was 4th of July, and I just like saw the fireworks, and I was just like, no, 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 no. I was like, ooh. And I hopped out like of the car real quick, and I kind of like sat there on like the hood, smoked a blunt, and like wrote that down, and it became the hook. But it was just me seeing the fireworks, and like just like my girl and I were arguing, and she was like trying to diagnose shit, you know, and that's like where I got like that innuendo from, of like, you know, she has a medical degree, like. And it was just, I was like, oh, but it was like really nothing though. It was just like nothing. It was just seeing that and just, you know, because remember, like they're like ideas are like a stream. You know, it's like a stream. You gotta like catch it, and it's not yours. Mm-hmm. You know, if I don't grab it, it might go to you. Mm-hmm. If you don't grab it, it might go to somebody else. The ideas aren't ours. They just happen to come to me, and I just, you know, swipe it. I was inspired in the moment. You know.
Yeah. You know what really like blows my mind is. I've noticed like it's almost like, you know, fishing is like the perfect metaphor, because I feel like, you know, sometimes you spend like 8 hours fishing, you ain't catch shit, bro. Oh, God. And then sometimes you just like kind of are bored in between like dinner and bed, and all of a sudden you're like, okay, like I'll just like go fishing for like 15 minutes. And within like 5 minutes, you're like, oh man, like, what is this concept? And then before you know, you're up for hours because, like, you know, you just were feeling that vibe. Like, I want to make some music or something, right? Like, you know, and it's not just like at night. It could be any time in the middle of the day. Like,
it's just random moments. Yeah, bro. Yeah, like just today I posted a thing where I was driving Uber 2 years ago, because I would just do that and like I pull off and like write something. You know what I'm saying? It was just like. But I get ideas from couples I have in my car to, you know, situations I was going through in my life to things I saw on the street to things I just happened to make up, you know, like but I was just in the right conducive area for like everything to kind of come together, right? It's just like at the end of the day, it's just like I said, it's all these stream of ideas, and like it's up to you to kind of gather them, and like you can have like Lego pieces, right? But like what you build with the Lego pieces is up to you. You know, but like the universe provides those Lego building blocks. You just got to kind of set them up.
Yeah.
And that's how I see everything from sound to, you know, visuals to when I do graphic art for people to everything. You know, I just kind of see it like that. It's like, okay, this is the basis, and let's just build up on it. You know, just kind of just go from there. It's life is very simplistic. I've been finding, you know.
No, real shit, bro.
You know, now that I'm an old man, I turned 29. You know, I'm just like, you know, some people fucking, they're like, you don't even know, you haven't scratched the surface, and then like people that are younger, I'm just like, yo, I feel old as shit. But it's like, honestly, it's just like, you kind of get more experiences going through life, you know, and you just kind of figure shit out. And slowly but surely you realize, you know, just kind of, everything's really simplistic. It's just very, very simple, but we kind of complicate it up here.
Oh yeah, dude.
You know what I'm saying? We're kind of crazy. I know I'm crazy sometimes, you know. I've had my fair share of, you know, issues with people just because I was overthinking or, you know, certain things like that, you know, may not be the situation you're thinking, but
yeah.
So.
I mean, you know, like I just recently watched this YouTube video that it was like Dr. Dre and Eminem kind of explaining like their stories of like meeting each other and like that whole experience.
Yeah.
And Dr. Dre was kind of talking about how like making a hit song is like the easiest thing you'll ever do, but it's also like the hardest thing you could ever do. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
because it's something that could realistically just like appear out of like, you know, thin air.
Yeah.
You know, on a random day, on a random time, but at the same time, it's also something like you almost have to work for and work towards to like.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think it's like my best songs have been those ones that are just like just automatic. You know, they're just like ones I didn't even want to like happen. You know, like 2 joke songs to me were Coronavirus and Fucked Up Like Yeah. And like those are 2 songs that people to this day still talk about. But like I just Fucked Up Like Yeah, I hopped in the booth on acid and just like freestyled most of it. I had like the hook, and it was literally you done fucked up like yeah, you done fucked up like yeah, and that's all the fucking hook is. But like I remember going to a show at Blue Blush or something like that. It's by Voodoo Donuts, and people showed up and like it was like jumping. Fucking people were like they already knew the song, and I was like, this is the song? I was like, this is the song. The song that I made out of a joke, people were really gravitating towards, and people that the host was like, I've heard this song about 100 times this week, I can't stop playing it. I've heard him, you know, constantly push it. And like, I really hadn't pushed it that much, but it's just because it was resonating with people so much that it just got picked up for no fucking reason. Like, I was just like, and the songs I put all my heart into, and like just like everything, just like in the studio, teary-eyed, just like, you know what I'm saying?
It's slept on.
Everybody hears it, just like
slept on, bro.
It's cool, you know what I'm saying?
It's slept on, bro.
Yeah, like,
it's super frustrating.
You get the Arthur hand, you're just like, fuck, bro, yeah, dog, yeah, it's rough.
It's a hard knock life, dude.
It is.
As an artist.
Yeah, it's rough out here.
And that's in really any kind of fucking medium, you know.
Any creative medium you have, whether you're we kind of honestly have it easier as musicians because, you know, at least we have like outlets and avenues to really get our voice heard. Whereas like some people who are like painters and you know weird niche things that are creative, they don't have the outlet that we do.
They don't.
There's not like
they don't have as readily
there's no painter that's compared to like the baby. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like this is like the little baby of painting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like if you're a painter, you know, you're either like one of the greats or you're just part of the crowd. You know?
You gotta be like connected in a weird way. Yeah. Whereas like here, you can fucking be nobody and just like Lil Nas X, for instance. You know, just takes a song off of fucking BeatStars, makes it. You know, label hears it, they re-record it, master it better, put it out, boom, man's a superstar. You know what I'm saying? Like it's very easy. Like I said, it's simple, but like some people aren't built for it. That's the problem, you know. Not you can't have a Jordan or a Kobe with a whole bunch of other motherfuckers that never made shit of themselves in the NBA or never even made it in the NBA or never made it to college or you know what I'm saying? Like it's a mountain. Motherfuckers are climbing it, and most people are gonna fall off. There there's 0.001% people that are LeBron or Kobe or, you know, even fucking Kyrie, you know, who's like not considered like a great, but is like one of the best basketball players of our time right now, you know. It's just.
And if you think getting there is hard, keeping it's like.
Oh, keeping it maintained? Oh, yeah, no, that's
difficult.
I was talking to my homeboy the other day because me and him, you know, we have a similar struggle, and I was like, once you make it, it doesn't feel like it, you know, and that's the thing people really don't realize. Like once you like get to like that top pinnacle, we're like, remember all I want to do is I just want to pay my bills with music. That's it. That's it. I can make my own money from something else, you know, to eat and all that. But I just want to make my bills from music. Got that? Cool. Okay, now I just need, you know what I'm saying? It never stops. It never ending. It's not like this like thing that like stops, you know, like one day you're like, I made it. And then the movie fades out and it's just like fucking credits, you know, I'm just like, fuck, that was a good movie. You know, no, it's fucking life, bro.
It's about the journey, man.
Yeah, it never stops. It never stops, you know. That's why people mold, you know. That's a good thing to always make sure you're trying new shit. You know?
Yeah, man, you should always be reflecting on yourself, man.
You hope to be, and at least like take that reflection and like try to like make it into something, you know? Even if it's one small step, at least you're like better the next day, you know?
Yes, sir.
Whether it be like I got a problem putting away my laundry, or I got a problem putting away this or that. Just one little step, and the next thing you know, it's just builds up. But you also gotta quiet that inner bitch, and just like honestly wake up and just like, yo, I'm fucking about this shit. Anybody that doesn't fucking say I'm about this shit, I'm gonna prove them wrong because I know I'm prepared. And when they do find out and they doubted me, they're gonna feel stupid, you know. And so you gotta like run off that kind of energy, but at the same exact time, you gotta realize people have lives and they don't really reflect just on you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So you gotta figure out how to.
You can't take it personal, man.
Yeah, you gotta make sure how to get in that space, because you're not rewarded space in people's minds. You gotta earn that shit, you know.
You know, I got this funny story, bro. I remember when I was in middle school, bro. I was in like 6th grade, and I had like 2 of these friends that were kind of like friends. You know what I mean? They're kind of assholes.
Right.
And they kind of got me into skateboarding. And then like once I actually started like trying to learn how to skate, like they just started like talking shit to me about it. Like just talking. Yeah.
Those with your friends, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And but here's what the good part of the story is.
Okay.
Is like, you know, I stopped hanging out with them obviously, but I kept skating. About 6 months passed or so, and I ended up going to this skate park, and I ended up running into them there. And I'm like, oh, what's up, guys? And they're like, oh shit, like you stuck with like skating and shit? And I was like, yeah, and like. So I was like, all right, and they're like, let's play a game of skate. And do you know what skate is?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, all right. Anyone that doesn't know what skate is basically
it's like horse, but for skateboarding.
Exactly. Yes, sir. And so like we played skate, and I beat both of them with like honestly like not much, bro.
Yeah.
And I was just like, and they ended up just like trying to be like, oh, like yeah, we should go to the skate park like together and shit. And I was just like, yeah, sure, but like I never hit them up. Yeah. But like, you know what I mean? But and it's funny because that shit stuck with me forever. Like that moment in time was just like, like you guys got me into this shit, and then you talk shit, and then I stop being your friend, and then I meet you back up, and I'm better than you.
There's so many people like that you're gonna meet.
Crazy.
People have to eat their words. You know, a lot of the times I've been in that position where I doubted somebody and they did something, you know, but I've also been in the other position.
Bro, to be honest, bro, and that's why I refuse to doubt anyone. Like, you will never catch Chippy Tanguma like just outwardly like hating on someone unless they like was hating on me first, like for sure, because I'm not gonna doubt on anyone, and I'm not gonna, I don't know. And first of all,
we've met several times, you know, probably 10 times now, and it's just like every time I've spoken with you, we have never had like any energy where it's like, oh, this dude seems like he like wants to like one-up people, or like you're just like a normal human being, right? You know what I'm saying? You're just chilling, you happen to make music, and you want that to be a successful thing in your life, but you're not gonna like be a dickhead like we were just talking about somebody earlier before we started the podcast.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like you're not gonna like be a jerk about certain things, right?
Yeah.
You know, just like hey, just be cool, be nice. People And if like anybody has a problem, you know, with you, most likely I can tell, you know, from depending on the situation, obviously, and I'm just outside, but I can tell from how you are with me that probably isn't you, honestly, you know, because, you know, we've done business, we've chilled, we've done all that in between, and it's just like, there's never been an issue.
Yeah, and I mean, it breaks down to like the simple fact that this shit is mostly business. I mean, it's 90% business.
Of course, yes, exactly, bro.
Right.
That's really what it comes down to, you know. So you got to know like where the business is starting, but it takes somebody that has that finesse to know how to like blend those lines really well. Yeah. You know, because like it switches really quick. You know, it's like, okay, we're coming over for a podcast. Bet we're smoking, talking, and all that. Bet let's start it up, and then I'm leaving, and they're gonna hit me up. You know, oh, how's the album going? You know what I'm saying? I'm mixing it for you. You know, it's like just knowing how to like maneuver that and not being that dickhead about it. Because I mean, some people that are like, they get a little bit of like clout, just a little bit, just a little tiny bit, and they change. You know what I'm saying? Like, completely.
Yeah, that's weird, man.
And you see down the line, you're talking about how people doubt you. You see them fall off because of those reasons. You know, it's just like, you gotta fucking be cool people at the end of the day. And if you're not, then that's fine. You just gotta suffer the consequences for it. You know. It's just it's your doing, so you gotta fucking suffer it. You know.
Yeah, it's kind of fucked up too, man. Because it's like, I feel like the further I get, you know, it's almost like the farther this like goal seems to get. Yeah. So it's kind of
pushing forward.
Yeah, and it's kind of crazy because you know, it felt so much closer, so much further back in the day.
Oh hell yeah, dude.
It's crazy how that feels, man. That's crazy. Like
I was talking about, so actually, you know, it's your podcast, so we can let it be known. I've been holding on to this for so long. You know, Trini, if you're watching this, go fuck yourself. We held it on too fucking long, sir. So we got a song with The Game, like a feature with him and stuff like that. So it's pretty fucking dope. And like, it was crazy to see that kind of come to fruition. You know what I'm saying? You're talking about that whole, you know, not giving up and constantly, you know, staying true to you. And it's nuts to see things like that when people, you know, like kind of doubt you, right? You know, just like, you're just like, oh man, like when it happened, like we had just gone through like a big problem with like our group, you know. There's people that happened and it got physical, you know, and things like that. And it was just crazy to see that kind of come to fruition, because you're just like, damn, all these people were just like this close, you know, and how you're saying it's like so close. Even when we got the feature, there was like another hurdle, you know. Now we gotta come up with funds to get out to LA to shoot a real video with him because he's The Game. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like there's hurdles that you're always gonna have to come through as a businessman, because regardless, there's gonna be wins, but there's things you're gonna have to maintain to keep those wins going.
Yes, sir.
Regardless, you know, of what you have happen, and it's just kind of crazy to see that, you know, so many years you work.
Yeah.
And like it comes a point where like you get it and you're not even like satisfied anymore. You're just like, yes.
Give me what you owe me.
Yes, bro.
Yes, bro.
Like the universe, you're like shaking her upside down for like the fucking change. Like, give me my fucking money.
And finally you see it plop on the
you're just like, that's what I thought. You got more. I know you do. You're holding out on me. Yeah, no, for real. You got to get real militant with it.
Sir. Nah, Napoleon Hill, man. Think and Grow Rich. I'm probably on my like third time around it. On this time, I swear, like the part that sticks to me the most is just the fact that like he says that whatever you ask of life, you know, to pay you, he basically states that whatever wage you ask of life, it will willingly pay.
Oh, of course, yeah.
But it says on the flip side of that statement that you have to be willing to bear the task.
Yeah.
And so, you know what I mean, that shit gets deep as fuck, but it's like at the end of the day, it's like, how much more, you know, confidence can you need, like, knowing that you control. I mean, I don't know, I've always been better at like even like jobs like commission sale jobs or anything that I control how much I make. Like I do a lot better in those ones than ones that
because
don't make
you have, because the motivation is you.
Yep.
Exactly. Like that's the studio, and being an artist full time was one of the scariest things I've ever done, because I worked at dispensaries and Ubered and all that, you know, and it was just like my money was always there. I didn't have to like, I just either got in a car and drove for it or showed up to a place and they paid me a paycheck because I did what I did. But like now I gotta not only get my own paycheck, I gotta come up with my own tasks for myself. Gotta be my own boss. I gotta make sure I'm motivated. I have to do my own work. There's nobody standing over me, you know, looking at that. When a client is needing a hook and they hit me up, another artist needs a hook, and they're like, hey, you said 48 hours? It's been 24, just checking in on you, and they're being dickheads. It's up to me to be like, hey, that's right, they paid a good amount of money for this, and if they, as they should, be entitled to asking me that question. So there's things you gotta deal with, and then you can kind of like reserve yourself. You're just like, yeah, this is what I signed up for. You know, because people always say, you'll never work a day in your life. No. If you find a job you love, you'll never work a day in your life? No. You'll never fucking stop working any day in your life if you find something you love. Because it's your addiction. You just want to keep doing it, you know?
So, let's get back to some like podcast questions. What is your opinion on the kind of progress that the Colorado music scene has made over like the recent couple of years?
I've seen some artists like really take off in their own. It's been awesome to see that. I definitely have seen negativity, as you're going to see regardless in any kind of, you know, scene. I don't like that word personally. I think it's just certain people are going to be very vocal, just like anything. Like people are going to be very vocal about like things that they are like accomplishing, right?
Yeah.
And so like it gets like this like aura of like, oh, everything's like really negative in like the music industry, and it's like, you know, it's like, no, the ones with the loudest voices are the most negative. People who are very bitter are the most negative. People who didn't actually put the work in, now they have to, you know, we were talking about consequences earlier, have to suffer the consequences of their actions and how they've treated their own career, how they didn't get up early, how they were late to places, how they, you know, didn't show up, how they, you know, are trying to twist stories, and now that it's, you know, years removed, that's why they're not, you know, doing what they're doing, because they're always so vocal about it. They're always talking about it. And, you know, I definitely am vocal about certain things, but it's just more like personal issues. And I've actually like over the past year, I stopped even doing that. It's just like, who cares? I see even bigger artists and people I know that are like really well off, like they're doing really good. They'll argue with like fans. Like, they'll be on Twitter arguing with people, or on Facebook, or on Instagram.
I don't see the point of that.
There's none. Yeah, you know, and I'll lay down facts now. It's like, okay, this is the facts of what happened, and people really are like trying to twist the story, and I leave it at that. You know, just like, this is what happened. You know, and it's like, if I can't do that, then I know I'm in the wrong.
Amen.
You know, so then it's up to me as a man to go apologize to that person or make it right, or, you know, but at that point, it's just, that never really happens because I'm really mindful of that now. You know, it's just, 100%. A lot of people really try to like make it seem like it's negative, the music scene, but it's not. You know, and that's the thing. There's a lot of people that are really, really, really talented, but unfortunately, some people don't put the work in that they're supposed to. This is hard, bro. This is fucking hard.
At least for the most part, I feel like you can tell though.
You can when people are really about it. Once you get to working with them, from the outside, you can definitely like fake it. But like once you get in the inner workings and start working with that human being, and you really like see them as artists of who they are, then like you really start understanding their inner workings and how they view the world. And it's just small. Because remember, I'm in a studio with people for 8-10 hours at a time, you know, and I get to really get to know them from small comments they make or small little things that they say, and like it's just, you kind of like get to know a person's like psyche and how they view the world, and you're just like, huh, interesting. I didn't know that they were like they were like that, you know. And it's kind of like, there's been good times where I'm just like, oh, that really draws me towards them because I didn't know that about them. There's been other times where I'm just like, oof, I don't like that you're like that. You know, we were talking about a guy one time that one of my friends, he was like talking about something going good for him, and like out of nowhere the guy's like, you'll never do shows as big as I've done. Just like out of nowhere, you know. He was talking about the story, and I was just like, it just reminds me, there's so many people that like think like that, but they just don't say it. That guy just happened to say it. Yeah, he just happened to say it.
To vocalize it.
Yeah, at least he had balls to say it. Let's be honest here. You know what I'm saying? At least he had balls to say it, even though he's
done that, I guess.
If you can give him anything, right? This guy's a dickhead, but like, if anything, at least he said it. But like, people sometimes just hold that in, and it's crazy to think like, yo, damn, you know about Ray Liotta.
Shit.
Technical difficulties.
Alright, is there a particular tool that you find like useful in your day-to-day as an artist? Like, whether that's like a phone app or...
Yeah, Evernote.
What's that?
You know,
I don't know what Evernote is.
thanks for the podcast. It's sponsored by Evernote, and I was playing. It's like, bro, yo, straight up, this shit is like, if you don't have Evernote, if y'all ever like lost your phone with your notes in it, as an artist, you know, it's just like you clutch your chest, and you want to kill yourself. It's just like, oh, it's the worst. So I found this thing called Evernote, and it allows me to do voice memos. I can write everything, and it's like an online, it like uploads to online cloud. So no matter what, if I lose my phone, I can just go into somebody's laptop, go to evernote.com, log in, you know what I'm saying, and just go ahead and get all my notes. My phone dies, I can grab somebody else's, download the app, log in real quick, and just have my notes. You know what I'm saying? It's the best thing ever, bro. Like, so that's one useful like tool that I use like all the time, bro. Like every day, like every single day, I'm using Evernote. Like whether it be an idea for a podcast that I'm starting soon, you know, whether it be an idea for a song that I got, whether it be for an idea for a client's project and their cover art, you know, like just these small little things. And I'll write down like keywords for it and just keep it in there. I'll have like some goals that are in there that I want to accomplish, and I'll just like delete them as I get accomplished enough. You know what I'm saying? Just put a star where that used to be. Put a star where it used to be. Just like that's like my like. Ever since I started actually using that, utilizing it, bro. It's my tool. Right?
Does it require internet?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, you have to have internet, yeah, for sure. I mean, but like if you don't like have internet, once you like get the internet, you can like just upload. The note will be there. You can still write in the thing.
Yeah, that's just
you just gotta,
yeah, I fucks with that.
Yeah, oh, bro, it's hard. I swear to God. So like that's like one thing that I use, a tool that I use all the damn time.
Evernote.
Yes.
Spelled just how it sounds?
Evernote. EVERNOTE.
Alright.
Yeah, that sounds like a commercial.
Hell yeah, dude.
Like for real. That's like,
alright, Evernote, if you're watching this shit, fucking get at your boy.
Sponsor your boy, yeah, on God. Got the Survivors podcast coming soon.
Don't even gotta send them a script.
Nah, I got you. I'll go off the rip. Just tell me when I need a sponsor, and I got you. I'll actually have you on the podcast for mine. Survivors podcast. It's about people and their like journeys and like what they've had to survive through. Yeah. And we talk about that kind of similar thing, just kind of get real. Yeah. It's real loose. It'll be on the couch in the studio, you know, some homie type shit.
Yeah, you have that Gator too.
Oh yeah, I got this young rock star. You know what I'm saying? Right. Look at that. This shit matched my outfit, bro. Look at this coordinate. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, no, you looking pretty fucking steezy, homie.
Yeah, I had to get the carbon fibers out. I didn't want to do it on him, but this man's first podcast gotta come correct, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Come on, man. What are you doing here? I'll come correct with the shoes,
bro.
You know I love you.
Hey bro, I'm just coming with the Vans with the super waffle. Hey man.
Those are hard though. Those are like some typical Vans, like the regular ass Vans.
No.
Those are like $110 Vans.
Yeah. Yes sir. Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they're pro skate Vans. They're for like,
yeah, I fuck with those ones, and then the.
I like to be able to hop on a skateboard whenever.
You're good at that shit though.
Yeah.
I'm fucking bro. I tried. I can like bomb a hill, but any tricks and shit. Gravity don't like your boy.
Dude, fuck a bombing a hill. I'm not.
Dude, you don't never done that shit?
Bro. Well, I mean, I have, but like
on a skateboard, it's sketchy. Death wobbles to the max. Bro.
Yeah, bro.
I've never wobbled out, thankfully. I've never fucking just slashed out and just hit my face in the ground ever in my life. But I definitely had some close calls.
Yeah, that shit's.
The reason I got rid of my skateboard is because of that. I was riding down a hill, and I was on my phone just texting. You know, when you're just like on it, just texting. And I turned around the corner. It was over like my old apartments. And I started going fast, and it's like, and that, you know that moment where there's no return, where you gotta take it.
Yeah.
I was at that point by the time I looked up. I was like, oh fuck, I gotta take this. So I started taking it, and at the end of the fucking hill, there's a turn. It goes like there's a house just right there, and I literally fucking stomp. I'm trying to slow down, bro. The back of my board, I just hear. And I fucking hit a little mini manhole, and like your boy just like tumbles almost, and I fucking like slide, and my hands, you know when you slide your hands, are on fire, bro. I had like fucking just regular kicks on, thankfully, but the whole front ends were just scraped to shit. My hands were scraped to shit. I got up. I went to the crib, pissed as fuck, washed my hands off, took a shower, and I put that skateboard up literally not even 15 minutes after that shower on OfferUp, and I sold it that next day. That next fucking day I sold that shit.
No shit.
Bro, I was done. I was just like, you know what? I'm too old for all this shit. I was like, I'm not going to be Nigel Houston. You know what I'm saying? Who do I think I am, bro? Yeah, no, speaking of skating shoes, his shoes are actually hard. I fucking nice.
Oh yeah, bro.
It's hard to get the cream ones though, with like the yellow insole. It's so hard to get those ones. They're like always sold out or my size because I got a mammoth foot. I got a size 13.
Bro, I went to this like hole in the wall fucking like hype shop, and like today actually. They had these. What?
What area was it in?
It was like right. Where the fuck was it?
Fuck it.
Yeah. Okay. I don't remember the streets. Yeah. Somewhere off Washington.
Yeah.
And fucking, bro, literally, they had these Lakais there that were like fucking 100 and fucking, I think they're only like 140, but like, bro, I've never seen no Lakais cost like 140, bro. Most Lakais, like, those are skate shoes, but.
Yeah, I mean, well.
I don't know, just seeing skate shoes in like a hype, like, kind of fucking.
You'd be surprised, bro. There's some fucking New Balances out there that are like 250.
Wow.
Yeah, there's some like real.
Yeah, there was some New Balance.
Dad ass shoes that are like 250, bro. I have some Adidas that are like fucking. I hate them. They're fucking bubbly in the bottom, but I got them for $100. They're worth like fucking 215. Like, yeah, I resell shoes all the time. You know, I'm sorry, all sneakerheads out there. I'm sorry, but I do resell. Go fuck yourselves. You know what I'm saying? I'm the reason that this shit is so expensive, but I'm gonna make some bread, baby. You know what it is. You know what you signed up for, dog. You know, but like, it's just, yeah, you'd be surprised at some of these shoes, the way they look when they're really high end. Honestly, high end shoes are really sometimes the most ugly kicks you're gonna find. They're really, really fucking ugly. And I think that's why. And they also make like 4 pairs of them, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, 1 of 3 pairs. Like, it's always super limited. That's what makes them so expensive.
Do you want these ugly ass shoes? There's only 4 of them.
Dude, yeah, it's crazy. There's so many like low end as far as like in our minds brands that are like really expensive. Like,
yeah, and I've noticed like it's almost like with the hype shoes. If it's like a normal or like I want to say like a normal foot size.
Yeah.
Like, you know, whether it's like 9 to like 11, it's like so much more expensive. Like the 13s and the 14s, they make cheap.
So much.
And the small ass ones, they make them pretty cheap.
So like those size, like if you can find them in 6.5. They're really cheap because they don't make so many of them, but nobody has that size of a foot, so they're not really sought after. But like size 7 to about 11.5, 12 is really popular in America. Like, I mean, crazy popular. Where like, I was looking up some shoes that I have the other day, and like my size, which is a 13, 11 to 13 depending on the shoe, because there's so many shoes out there. Like, I got definitely fit a 13. I'll put that bitch on, but like, I can squeeze an 11. I'm really probably a true 12. But I have so many shoes all over the place, but like, those ones usually are like the most expensive, and then you'll find like a Travis Scott, a size 9 is like out this world because it's such a common size that everybody who got the Travis Scott wears a size 9. You know, not many people you know that rock a size 12 to 13. Not very many. It's not that common, so that's why those ones are made fewer. So that also drives the price up. It's a double-ended thing, bro. There's reason why shoes are so expensive because of multiple reasons, but it's just like it's all fake. It's just like all hype.
Yeah. It's all hype. You heard it here, man.
It could pro kids could come back tomorrow and fucking be super popular because one of the Migos wore them, and people want to wear them because fucking a rapper, Lil Baby, wore them. Like, oh, pro kids are back, and people who have old pro kids from like 1990 are gonna sell those bitches for like mad money. And ones. If somebody rocked an and one, that's a good fucking point. If somebody rocked an and one from back in the day, that's popular now, right? If like the Iverson, you can go find Iverson right now for $90. But they really got popular again, bro. Man, some of those colorways are popular because they're hard to find, but if they start rocking like the grays and the blacks again, you know they'd sell out, all the kids will get them, and the next thing you know, motherfuckers like you and me, who fucking gotta pay our bills and shit, we be like going to get them after we got our, what do you mean they're gone? And then we go to StockX, we look up, they're $400 now. Why? You know, like, it's just, bro, it's, even these are like 120, I think 110 retail.
Yeah.
Now they're 140, 150 for no fucking reason, really.
Oh man. Maybe that's some shit.
Fuck it, we'll share this one. It's all good, G. Sharing's caring, you know what I'm saying? So you got a shot set up though.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Alright, let's do this. Fuck it. Let's hit this young shot real quick.
Alright, man.
Yeah. Salud.
Alright.
Ooh, that wasn't as smooth as when I was drunk last night.
Since everyone's talking about red flags lately on the internet, what are some red flags that you see in women that you just...
Ooh, man, just opened up a can of worms.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have some angry females, but I feel like we're probably gonna get some females.
No, I'm
right.
Nah, like, I ain't gonna be like that. No, there's just certain things, right? Like, okay, like certain women. You gotta be careful when you say this. Right?
Yeah, bro.
You gotta be careful. Man just threw me like a llama. He's like, "Oh, here's a question." It's like broken glass. I got bare feet. I'm just like, all right, bet. Watch me. But fucking dude, like basically, women want certain women. Okay, not all women. I want to generalize. Certain women want things that they're like not able to reciprocate. You see what I'm saying? Like, I want a man that's, 6'3", tall as fuck, got a big dick, got a big bank account, got a big whip, got, you know what I'm saying? Like, big everything. From Texas, it's big, you know what I'm saying? Like, all that shit, but then like they got a gap tooth, they got, low hanging titties, they got, like all this stuff, like, which is like, I'm not here to shame, but it's just like, I'm a fat man, I'm a big dude. I happen to have a cute face, you know what I'm saying? You see this thing, but I know my limits. I know I'm not gonna go and like demand all these things from a woman when I know like I like don't have a six pack, so I can't expect my woman to look like Halle Berry. You know what I'm saying? I can't expect my woman to look like Megan Good. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't.
Exactly.
I gotta.
There's that, and I mean, I feel like people try to make us feel like we're creating expectations, but it's not like we have an expectation for what they should look like.
I don't, at least.
You know what I mean?
I mean, I will say I'm more shallow when it comes to certain things. Like, it's not looks, really. It's like,
well, a lot of
if you like laugh weird. There's this one chick I was talking to, bro, and then we went out, right? Yeah. Her laugh, dude, like it wasn't just like a laugh. I remember we were in a restaurant and everybody looked one of those laughs. It sounded like a witch. She was beautiful. She was really fucking fine. And if this gets popular and you see this, I'm sorry, but yeah, it's just it was rough, man. It was rough to like sit there and like you're in the middle of a Texas Roadhouse, you know what I'm saying, chilling, because like that's a tallying where I took her. First of all, Texas Roadhouse, it was fucked from Jump Street right there. But she started laughing like that. I remember looking at her over the young blooming onion, you feel me? And I was just like, this is our last date. This is just, it don't matter what we do. We knew. We did smash. I'm not gonna lie, we did smash, but
you knew.
But I knew because like, even after we smashed, we were like joking around, and that laugh came back. The laugh came back. And it's like, you can't escape that. Like, so you can't change a laugh. You can change a lot of things. You can change how you walk. You can change certain faces you make. But your laugh, you can't change that. That was natural.
All right, I'm gonna give you one that's a little bit worse.
Yeah.
All right.
I try to be light there.
All right. Bro, one time, man, this isn't even like personal to this person, like, you know what I mean? But fuck it. But like at the end of the day, like, this isn't even like a red flag. This is just something that's like, at the end of the day, if you can't deal with this, then like probably shouldn't like fuck with this person. But like, you ever had like just a girl with like a weird moan, bro? Like
I got one better for you. How about no moan, but you know you're killing it? Oh, there goes a light. How about no moan, but you know you're killing it, and like because like the way they're moving, but like they just like it's like a little Asian moan. It's like this little quiet back moan. I hate that.
Yeah.
More than fucking like a weird moan, honestly. I don't give a fuck. I can block out a weird moan. Cause unless she's like fucking like You know what I'm saying? Like no, it's not gonna be that bad.
Yeah, there's a limit.
Like she might sound like a fucking like a hyena or some shit, but like she ain't gonna be like fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like give me more. Like it's not gonna be all fucking nuts. You know? If it is, and you're like hop out, be like, whoa, girl, you know, do not do that. But like other than that, it's not gonna be that bad. So for me, it's like a terrible like. Quiet, like afraid to moan because they're used to like fucking in their parents' basement or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so they're used to being quiet. That's what my ex was. She lived with her parents for a minute, and she would be mad quiet. Not to fuck it, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a shit. But she'd be mad quiet, and then finally she'd be loud, but then like she wouldn't know how to really like vocalize because like her whole life she'd been having sex quiet. She was like a little anime character, bro. It was just like it was really weird. So those are things I agree. It's a fucking red flag when you get that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that and bad breath. All the fine girls out there, brush your fucking teeth. You see your tongue? Take it out and scrub that shit. Scrub it fucking back, forth, sideways. Brush it again, spit it out, and then brush it again because I've met so many pretty women, bro. They'll be fine. Get close to them, talk to them. Oh, hot.
Yeah.
You did everything but that. Everything. You did it all but that. They sound like, especially like, not to get racial, but some white girls, y'all be smelling like mothballs, okay? Figure it out. Alright? Figure it out. It's not my issue, but figure it out. I will say that. Okay? Shoot, how's you gonna be Don Julio?
Hey man. It's lit. We are here. Alright, man.
Shoot it off.
So, what is your plan for your career for the next 6 months? What do you what kind of shit you got cooking up, bro?
Let's drink first.
Let us in. Give us a little detail.
So we got the game song coming out, and then I got 2 other projects coming out: a rap project and then a rock project where I'm actually screaming type shit.
Oh shit, that's dope.
Yeah. Screaming is hard. Anybody that does screaming, if you're on death metal or like you like are a vocalist and you scream, like for real, it took me. I'm not gonna brag. It took me like 3 days to learn, but you know, like it was so hard. Like people don't realize. Like there was a note that I hit that like I felt like my ribs were gonna collapse themselves. I was in the booth like right. It was so hard to like do that, but those are 2 things I'm gonna be doing coming up, and then also the game project. Other than that, though, just staying consistent, bro. I just want to do as much music as I can. I'm doing a song every Thursday, every single week. I've done it for the past 4 weeks. Coming up 5 weeks this coming Thursday. So I'm just putting out, and I'm gonna do that for 100 weeks straight. So.
Okay.
Yeah. People are like, what? I'm like, yeah, I'm putting a song out every week for 100 weeks straight. Just to do, I'm putting it on YouTube first, and they're gonna come out retroactively on iTunes and Spotify. Unless they're remixes, a couple of them are. They'll be on SoundCloud as well. So, yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's what I plan on doing. Just being consistent, man. Just stepping on these fools' necks and you know, stomp people that doubted me and lift people that lifted me up. That's all it's about.
Real shit. Damn, man. Fucking A, man. You high?
Oh, bro, I can keep smoking. You know that. People, I'm training to outsmoke Snoop. On God, that's my like goal. Is like outsmoke Snoop one day. But I know it's a far-fetched goal, but I'm gonna get there.
Hey man, one day.
I'm gonna get there. Like I said, I'm 16 blunts deep. The camera just died, and I was counting. But 8-hour sessions today. I smoked nonstop. I'm here. On the way up, I smoked nonstop. Got here, rolled one up. We smoking nonstop. I'd say I'm doing pretty fucking good. Snoop, holla at your boy. You know. For real.
Well, thanks for watching. The very first episode of Pokin Smot.
Yeah.
Pokin Smot with Pat Anthony.
Yes, sir.
Hey.
And your host name is
Trippy Tanguma.
Yes, sir.
You know who it is. What's up, motherfuckers? Now, I would really like it if you guys just hit us with a like. And then, hit us with a share as well. Send this to someone else who wants to fucking laugh and really has something to say about the world, man. For real.
It's simple. Just drop a like, subscribe, comment, Share this with a friend that likes to smoke weed. If you're in the crib right now and you just got this in the end, go ahead and roll up and rewind and watch this shit and smoke with us. It's that simple, man. You know.
Hell yeah.
Pokin Smot. Yes, sir. All right, y'all have a good one. I appreciate you, my brother.
Take it easy.